What's good? What's popping, y'all? Good morning. Welcome back to I'll Do It Myself. First off, let's talk about the year 2024. This shit is almost over. How happy or sad are you that this year's ending? I think every year is different, right? Like we have good years and bad years, ups and downs. I want y'all to keep in mind that nobody goes 365 for 365. So if you've been having some bad days or some bad months, all that's temporary. Things change, they go around. Steph Curry doesn't go 100 for 100. So keep that in mind. Today we talking about, the same old case with Jay-Z and also like social media civil wars. So this year has been real interesting when it comes to, how can I say, entertainment, right? Like we got the Drake versus Kendrick battle, we got great albums, we got horrible viral moments. One in particular that I do want to talk about because there's this clip that's surfacing online about a I don't know if I should talk about that. Yeah, I'm just not going to talk about it. This is something that I will talk about on the Patreon, because there's certain things that I do want to say and certain things I do want to talk about, but I don't want to get demonetized and I don't want my channel to get struck. So I don't want to talk about that shit. All right, so look, but as far as the social media social wars, civil wars. So when it comes to these social media wars, you got everybody who has their opinions, regardless to the facts or the stances that they take. We are in the pick a side era. Have we always been in the pick a side era? It's arguable. You could argue about the Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas, Ja Rule, 50, Meek Mill, Drake. I mean, list goes on. There's 100 beefs that's done happened. T.I. Lil Flip. Do y'all know about the T.I. Lil Flip beef? I'm saying that was a long time ago. But people pick sides based on who they're most entertained by, who they're most influenced by, overall who they just like better. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. It happens on reality TV, it happens in sports, it happens in politics. And I think that everybody's a little bit too strict, or they want to be strict with people, but everybody is a judge. God ain't your only judge. And let me tell y'all something. I be judging motherfuckers every day. So just understand that when I talk, I talk from a place of like information and knowledge, but I also talk from a place of judgment, because your actions tell me about the person that you are. With that being said, let's get into the suit. So, um, there's been a lot of back and forth online about the suit. I saw that Beyonce lost like 7 million followers on Instagram, which is like wow. But does that really matter, right? Like on one hand, like there's people who make money off of social media. Beyonce not one of them people. I mean, she does make money off of social media, but that's not her 9 to 5. That's not how she eats. But I see a lot of, this comes to social media and people start picking sides and you start these think pieces and all these other things and whatever. Now, we have this case with Jay. The situation with Jay. I think that for this situation to be, of course, it's public. It's a civil suit. It's not a criminal suit. There're not criminal charges being brought up. There's this theory or this mindset that everybody in music is bad people. I'm one of the people that can say that's not true. I've been working in music since I was 18. I'm about to be 42. And yeah, I've incurred some bad people, but I've incurred more good people than I have bad. I feel like every industry is bad in its own way, or any type of profession has its ups and its downs, like any other job. Like music is not this special place where bad things only happen here. But here we are. Um, with the suit though, it was filed at a certain date, then it was amended at another date, and certain things in the story was changed, certain details was changed. Let's go off and say, for any young man or woman, to be violated in any way, that's horrible. I hope nobody has to go through that, and I understand the pressures of somebody who probably doesn't want to communicate that or doesn't want the world to know. Let's get that out the way. With that being said, there are people who lie and there are people who make shit up to try to get a fast buck out of people. It's just facts. Like that's what happens. And I know I said it before, I say it again. I just believe that that's the case at hand. So there's the conversation within the suit about the locations, how the night transpires, how it goes. This young lady says she goes to her friend drops her off at the VMAs. at Radio City. That's like 6th Ave between 5th and 6th, 48th Street, I think. Yeah, like 48th Street. Very, very busy area. Y'all know the Christmas tree goes up down there, makes news all the time. But she gets dropped there at 13 years old. What friend dropped a 13-year-old there by themselves to go to the VMAs? Then the limo driver. So the limo driver comes at one certain time. He says, "Oh man, well, Diddy like I'm young, just like you. You perfect. Pull up, come out, come through later. I got you. I'm gonna take you to an after party." Then you have the after party. September 7th, the year 2000. I'm 17 years old. I'm probably in a fucking house. Well, not even. I'm not in a house at 17. I'm outside somewhere. September, I'm outside somewhere. I'm getting ready for school for sure though, because we go back to school around that time in New York. But this young lady is either in school because we start school around that time, or supposed to be starting school. Now, she says that she goes to this house, this mansion with a U-shaped driveway. This is Manhattan. There are no homes with U-shaped driveways in Manhattan. Mansions. There's mansions in Manhattan, but they buildings. You will go right past a building and won't even know it costs $35,000 a month to live in there because it just looks like a regular building, right? But there's no mansions that you can say, "Oh yeah, that's the one right there." You know what I mean? That have U-shaped driveways. That's white, right? Very distinctive shit that's going on. But you can account. This is the thing about social media. Social media today, every moment is tracked. Your phone is your GPS. Back then, wasn't, but paparazzi exists. And as you can see, Diddy was with J-Lo at a club called Twirl. The VMAs went on to 11 p.m. She says this happens at 9:30, 10. First she says it's 9:30, then she says it's 10:30. But he was at the after party after 11. So what time is it? Then you got Jay. Jay goes to Lotus. Lotus is another club, a nightclub in the meatpacking district. You know what I'm saying? 14th Street area. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, remember, of course, y'all know Power. With Ghost Club was, that's what the meatpacking district. He's there. There's numerous pictures of him. And this is what, because we right now, every conversation is the what if and the hypotheticals. So my question is, what if there's video footage of them partying that whole night? Because it's what if he did this, or what if he did he did this, or they did that? So what if there's footage that shows them partying all night? What if there's footage and pictures that corroborate that they were nowhere near this mansion? This whole shit with Buzbee, I never knew that everybody was such a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? Like when the Diddy thing came out, not the case, not this Cassie stuff and none of that. Once he got locked up for the Rico, this guy popped out of nowhere, maybe a couple of days or a week later, hotline that anybody could call, says he has people ranging from the age of 10 to 50, whatever it is, that were all assaulted by Diddy, and they're looking for civil suits to be closed, you know what I mean, to be settled. I'm just saying, do y'all believe this? Like, let's look at all of the factors. Let's look at the factors. Let's look at the character of the man. Buzbee has a reputation for being a lawyer that's an extortionist. Well, why are you poking at the lawyer and not at the artist? All right, so look, all of these conversations that it's had, show me one person other than people who are like not former employees of a person or somebody who's doing well in life. Let's just say people that's doing well in life that say, yeah, Jay-Z was with Aaliyah. There's nobody who says that. There's people that allude that say, oh man, Jay was jealous of Dame because Dame was with her and he wanted her, or they was close and that's why Jay and Dame fell out because of Aaliyah. I never seen Dame say that. I never seen Dame say that Jay was with Aaliyah. We've never seen that. And I mean, there's no more embarrassment that could go on when it comes to Dame than the shit that's happening with his teeth, or, you know what I mean, just little situation. Dame is going all out. So I believe that if Jay was messing with Aaliyah, Dame would have been going crazy about that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's very vocal about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. So Dame would have been going off about that. Then you factor in Foxy. Now, Foxy says, nah, I ain't never do nothing with Jay. But when she says, I ain't never do nothing with Jay, everybody say, oh, nah, she's just hiding it. Yo, what is there to believe? You got to use your own judgment, and you got to use critical thinking. being able to not think with the room, being able to not think what everybody else got going on. And even for me saying what I'm saying, y'all ain't gotta like or believe or agree with me. That's not y'all path to believe with that, to agree with me. I'm not on here for y'all to agree with me. I'm just sharing with y'all. But like, let's use our brains here, y'all. Let's use our brains. I think that this is just a money grab. And I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The stories is inconsistent as far as like the proximity, or he was over here at this time, she was here at this time. And also, if she signed an NDA, a 13-year-old goes into a mansion, signs an NDA. If you a 13, now let me tell you something. I don't know nothing about parties where adults be at that 13-year-olds be at. But I did watch a lot of the show True Detective. I'm pretty sure that if you going somewhere where they giving it up like that, nobody's not signing nothing because they don't want no evidence of anything. So nobody's giving a 13-year-old an NDA to sign if they're gonna be in a spot where they're gonna be past liquor. Because it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? And that could possibly come out. Nobody's doing that. Like, let's be for real, y'all. Nobody's doing that. Some of y'all is teenagers and y'all done been in adult parties. Ain't nobody never give you an NDA. And it don't gotta matter about no celebrity or not. Nobody's doing that. But this overall, I think is gonna, I said it before, I think it's gonna blow up. I mean, the disadvantage now is that time, right? So time is gonna take time. So, Jay's team, his legal team is trying to get what's Buzbee to disclose who the woman is, and if they don't within a certain amount of time, then with the case thrown out. And of course, they want to face the accuser. All right, if this person is saying this horrible shit about me, I want to know who it is. And on when let's play devil's advocate. Oh, nah, she doesn't want to be, because of embarrassment, but she want that money though, right? So if you want to get that money, all of this is gonna have to be public record. And who is the other celebrity? That's another thing. Who's the celebrity? Did the celebrity settle because they scared of being in the news with this type of shit going on? I just think everybody should take a step back and take a deep breath. Cause what the fuck is going on, yo? Like what is happening out here, yo? What is happening out here? Um, Regardless to if you're a fan of Jay-Z or not, if you're a fan of whatever famous rapper, athlete or whatnot, it's no different than what's the chick that said that the baseball player got her pregnant and all of that. He's like, I ain't about to pay you no money. And then he never had. There was just a civil suit for that. She tried to get a civil suit saying that she got pregnant. She had got pregnant by this baseball player. He's like, I never did nothing with this woman a day in my life. So I'm just like, yo, everybody take a step back, chill out. I know everybody would like to argue. Y'all can argue in the comments like y'all been doing. I ain't gonna stop y'all. Y'all go ahead. You can call me an agent. You can call me whatever. What I do is what I'm doing right now. What I do on the side is what I do on the side as far as music work, but they don't involve all these people that you mentioned. But let's just be, what I mean, understanding and think critically. You know what I'm saying? Because if we just get into the hive mind type shit, then all of y'all will be just accepting and going for the same things. Aside from that, let's talk about the Drake shit, right? Because everybody keeps trying to, well, Wayno, if this was Drake, if it was Drake, but if this was Drake, but it's not Drake. It's not Drake. It's not Drake. I ain't never brought, yo, go to any of my episodes that I did talking about Drake. I talk about his character, as part of how he dresses, how he may conduct himself. But I always said I didn't believe none of the shit that Kendrick said about him when it came to the Predator allegations. I just think it was a great song. And in battle rap, that's what happens. You had Takeover that what Jay told now. I showed you your first tour, your first tech. You know what I mean? I showed you your first tech on tour, and then I heard you rapping about your tech on the dresser. It was stuff that's made up. Ether was just a better song. It was harder. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how this shit goes, man. It's about who sways with the opinion. Other than that, man, ain't nobody like Drake ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But then you gonna have the conspiracy theorists like, well, he did move to Texas. This lawyer is in Texas. Maybe Drake nah. I don't think none of that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just gotta fall back and play their positions as they should. This is I do it myself. I'm gonna be in Miami for Rolling Loud from Thursday to Monday. So y'all will get a Friday episode because I'm gonna record that tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna record a Friday episode tomorrow. And y'all might not get a Monday episode only because I'm gonna be traveling back that afternoon. So I just want to tell all of y'all thank you. For the ones that rock with me, know how we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually y'all will. Stop tripping, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.